the US, and I would say that the experience is quite different. US uses more of the practical approach. Although these are your notes, this is your courses, you'll be made to read a whole lot of articles in addition to what you're supposed to read. Sometimes you come to class and your professor is not going to focus on, what is in the book, but you're talking about something broader, like a broader perspective. In law, you are taught here to think like a lawyer. In Ghana, my experience was good. I had very good teachers and lecturers. However, it was more of read a note, read a textbook, The practical part came later when we were about to complete, and the call to the bar. But throughout the process, it was more of substantive than doing practice and procedural things. But it's the opposite in US here. Almost every stage of your study, there's something practical. They have clinics, they have all sorts of let's say practical sessions that will help you study. So it's tough as compared to what we do in Ghana. And one thing I'll say is, I think it's an upgrade. There's something we can learn from them here, and I think both countries have done well.
Okay, thank you first for the opportunity. My name is Onyinye Choku. I'm a Nigerian. Yes, I'm currently a graduate student studying for a degree, a PhD degree in forestry and natural resources. So my experience here has been awesome. My expectations before coming, it hasn't fallen short of it in terms of studying. Yeah, because coming from, looking back to the place where I came from, there are so many challenges studying there. Yeah, if I'm to take a case study of my particular university, yeah, we have issues of flights, personal relationships, and what have you, the government policies and all that. But coming here, the study thus far has been good. The only challenge that you just have to face, that if you're not used to listening to the whites speaking, you just have to pay more attention to them. You have to be focused so that you decipher what they are saying per time, per season. So you'll be able to follow up with the class. Then when it comes to being timely, automatically you just sink into the system, because if you are not one who is able to manage time, you're going to suffer. Because they have timelines for this, for that, and when that time comes, you don't meet up with the time, you have yourself to blame. So another challenge you just have to face is understanding their systems. When I mean system, transportation, per se. So since you're new in the system, let's say in my own case, there was a lab that we were supposed to do outside the campus, a very far place. So I missed that lab because I didn't know the place. I had to use Uber to go there, and I came 5 minutes late. And my kind of course, we walk into the bushes and the forest. So on getting there 5 minutes late, I didn't see anybody again. They had already left into the forest, and I couldn't trace my path. No networks and all that. So it could be challenging, as it has to do with time management. Yes, there is no African time or Nigerian time, as the case may be.
Okay, I like that.
So you just have to keep to time. So getting an accommodation also is tricky. It's advisable to start preparing for accommodation long before you come here. You do the payments and all that and get a spot before coming. If not, it's very expensive. Yes, finding accommodation here, like the offer I got upon arrival was $500 per night, and I couldn't just afford that. So thank God brought somebody in my path that accommodated me until I was able to get mine. So you just have to make plans aforetime. So the system generally teaches you to plan ahead of time, and you achieve your goals.
Thank you so much.
And that has been my experience thus far.
Hello, my name is Ada from Nigeria. I came to the US in spring of 2022. It's not been easy. The journey, I would say, is a wonderful experience, but it's very stressful. Having the culture change, the culture shock and everything, it's been just overwhelming. But I would like to thank my supervisor, who has made it very easy, the smooth transitioning. He's just been very calm, very, very okay with how I actually maneuver and how I try to find my way around. So, but honestly, it's been a lot. But yeah, we move.
So yeah, we move. So what would be your advice to those who want to come study here in the
My
US?
advice is be prepared.